It was the night afore Christmas. It was the night afore Christmas in our Labrador town, and most of the seniors, they were all bunkered down. They were bayed out and exhausted from the dancing all fall, and some weren't a bit excited about the old Santa at all. The snow on the ground sparkled just like last year, and everyone expected that old Santa soon to be here. So I put on me long johns and give the missus me fur cap, and we took off to the cabin for a long winter's nap. We got the old fire burning and the lights turned down low. I could see the new moon. It was shining down on the snow. The coffee was brewing, and there was not a light in sight. It was time for an eggnog, and then settle down for the night. The music was playing. I think it was O Holy Night, when we heard a loud noise. It gave the missus a terrible fright. I ran to the window and decided to take a look out. I thought I saw something on the lake just moving about. What the heck, I sputtered. Now what can all that noise be? Sounds like someone on skidoo must have run into a tree. But there was no lights at all. There was no tracks around. Then I saw a sparkling red nose, and the sleigh hit the ground. The door I threw open and quickly ran down to the shore. What I saw there before me I never witnessed before. There was such a tangle, I had trouble trying to figure it out. Then I saw this old man in the red suit. He was walking about. I was more than amazed at the terrible sight that was there. There was all kinds of stuff, reindeers and gifts everywhere. What happened? I questioned the man that was all dressed in red. I'll tell you later, he said, but now take a look at this cut on my head. I bawled out to the missus and said, bring me down a light. And bring my first aid kit too, this could be a long night. Then I set old Santa down gently on the edge of his sleigh. He was urging me on and saying, I don't want to delay. I found a cut on his head was not much more than a scratch. His reindeers looked very good, but his sleigh needed a new latch. I fixed everything all up and loaded the gifts back on his sleigh. Then I said to old Santa, I think you are ready, old man, so get on your way. But first tell me what happened before you take off once more, and why you almost got yourself killed right here by the shore. We were heading for Warbush, he said, when the lights all went out. Then Rudolph had begun to panic, and he started to swerve all about. It was there and then that I saw your tiny light through the trees. Rudolph, I said, put her down, boy. But we underestimated the breeze. Now I want to thank you right now for all the good things you just did. There'll be a big gift for you tomorrow, as soon as you get out of bed. I helped Santa untangle the reindeers, and then he climbed onto his sleigh. Then down the lake they were prancing. Santa was again on his way. As they passed all the trees, I could see that nose was still shining bright. Old Santa sang out, Merry Christmas, ye all. I hope ye all have a good night. As I stood there, me and the missus, I couldn't believe what I had just seen. Did all this stuff really happen? Or was it all just a bad dream? Then all the tracks on the surface convinced me it all must be true. As we walked up the path to the cabin, I said, let's have another eggnog or two.